What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 148, and we start today's episode off with England coming to us and saying, will you carry on managing our nation? You just won us the World Cup last summer and we really want to keep you. And I was like, well, yeah, obviously I'm going to stay. It took me so long to get this job, I was not going to pass it up once the clock run down on our contract. So we're staying with England. Obviously that was going to happen, and hopefully we'll stay there for the rest of the series as well. And following that, I asked the board for some money. I asked for £3 million, just in the hope that I might be able to pull off one more signing in Mangala or Laporte. But unfortunately, the board said, we haven't seen enough of you, and that's fine. That's totally fine. That's to be expected, really. Also, Simon Bovo, one of our youngsters here, holding midfielder, Italian, is on his way back to Italy to join Catania on a season-long loan. He's got good potential, hopefully, so could hopefully grow for us. He's also, just like Coulomb in our first team, got the showing great potential tag. So both of those players could have been playing in our in our holding midfield position in the first team. I gave Coulomb the chance though, and he succeeded. So with Bovo, he doesn't get the chance. So hopefully he'll go out on loan and develop just like Coulomb is already. So that's good. He's gone out on loan to get some first team experience. And also as well, I showed you the emails there now in our archive of Mangala and Laporte accepting their contracts. Unfortunately, the clock ran down on the stalling the offers sort of thing you can do just to try and give yourself 2 or 3 days to accumulate some money to pull off the signings. Unfortunately, the clock ran down, and I've said many times before, I struggle to sell players. I struggle to loan players. We managed to get Bovo out on loan, and he's joined Rabiot out on loan. We still got like 4 or 5 other players listed on the loan list and so many on the transfer list as well, but I just can't seem to get them out at a club. I don't know what else I've got to do, but still, we took on Monaco for the first game of today's episode here, so it's a battle of the money in Ligue 1. Obviously Monaco, the side I really wanted to join, and you guys seem to want me to join as well, so that is one of the reasons I did decide that PSG will be a great team for us to manage as well, because obviously PSG are very similar to Monaco in the sense that in real life they want to be winning those European trophies and they haven't done it yet, and obviously they've both got a lot of money, both in France as well, so that's why this is a similar side to the side we're facing. So it was a battle of the money and a battle of what could have been here in this game, as well as I could have been in the opposite dugout. But Monaco made the brighter start in this game. They were looking very threatening in the first half. We only really had one opportunity coming through Hazard. In the 45th minute here, again Hugo Lloris was called into action. He had to make a couple of great saves for us, our new goalkeeper, and keep it goalless, because Monaco just kept on knocking on the door. And my defending, I know, is not great. I know last year my defending was impeccable for West Bromwich Albion, but this season, both for West Brom and PSG, I haven't really looked too convincing at the back, but they were so good and they were so hard to stop as well. And you can see them here as well, David Luiz heading the ball away. We failed to get it clear. It comes to Yannick Ferreira Carrasco into Moutinho, and his shot is well blocked by Van der Wiel and turned behind for a corner. So many opportunities for the home side, and in the 58th minute here, Sissoko down the right hand side crosses the ball in. We get it away, but Toulalan wins the header against Gonzalo Higuain. It comes to Kondogbia. He plays it to the young striker, back to Yannick Ferreira Carrasco. Monaco twisting and turning, looking for space to shoot. Eventually Lucas Ocampos finds Kondogbia, lovely ball inside, and João Moutinho, the Portuguese midfielder, turns it in just before the hour mark and makes it Monaco 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. So the home side do take the lead in this game, and the fact of the matter is, it was coming. They were playing much better than us. I was struggling to defend. Their offense was looking really threatening. It was only a matter of time before they pierced us and just pulled us apart really and got themselves inside, and eventually they did. Moutinho getting the goal. Monaco 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. So we go behind in this game, and in the 74th minute here, Remy Cabella almost equalises for us with a rare chance for us, but the shot went wide of the post. But to be honest, after the Monaco goal, we did start to come to life. Lacazette's header here going quite close but over the bar. But we were beginning to look a lot more threatening. That goal sort of woke us up really, knowing we weren't playing well enough. And in the 89th minute, with us still 1 goal behind here, Coulomb plays the ball forward towards Hazard, who rides a challenge. He gets tackled, but it comes back to him. His shot is saved, but is turned in on the rebound by Marquinhos, who came off the bench directly after the Monaco goal. I was going to bring him on before the Monaco goal to help us defend, because David Luiz just wasn't doing the job at the back, mainly because the high attacking work rate is always a bit of a hindrance for you. But Marquinhos, I was about to bring him on, then Monaco scored, and I was like, should I cancel the substitution? Now, I'll leave it as it is. Marquinhos can come on, and it's a shame I couldn't show you the animation because it came straight after the goal. But Marquinhos, I didn't bring him on to score the equalising goal in this game, but that's exactly what happened. The number 5 comes on and grabs us an equaliser seconds before 90 minutes were on the clock. So, final score, Monaco 1, Paris Saint-Germain 1, and we are very lucky to escape with a point in this game because we just didn't do the business, and quite frankly, we we didn't really deserve a point. You know, we did have a couple of chances late on, but other than that, I really do feel as though Monaco deserved to be the first side to beat us in Ligue 1 this year. But thankfully, we did rescue ourselves a draw. And, you know, when I joined Paris Saint-Germain, you know, and even before, I knew that there were going to be a lot of people saying what is, you know, fair enough in some ways, that there isn't too much competitiveness in this division. And, you know, with Paris Saint-Germain, with my ability and the team we have, we should be able to win the vast majority of the games, and we still probably will. You know, 21 games in, we're 2 points behind the leaders Marseille, so we've cut the gap quite nicely since arriving. But there are still a lot of teams in this division that are very strong. Monaco is, of course, one of them who we just faced, and it proved it in that game. You know, we got bailed out in the last minute thanks to our centre-back scoring his first goal of the season. So, you know, it does prove that this isn't going to be a cakewalk for us. We're not just going to go ahead and dominate in this league and just win every single game 6 or 7-0. It is going to be a challenge, whether you think it or not, and that game definitely did prove it. So Monaco won, Paris Saint-Germain won, lucky to escape with a point in that game. And as we took on Sochaux for the following game here, well, I was very lucky to see that Mbaye would score 4 minutes and 13 seconds in to his second home debut, if you will. He didn't score in the first home debut for him, but he does score in this one. His second game at Parc des Princes, and Niang gets his first goal for the club. So delighted to see Niang score. Of course, you got him starting on the right wing, which is his technically, you know, that is technically his best position according to the game, but I prefer to play him up front. So I'm not really sure what he's going to do, but, you know, in this game, I just cut from right to left, then cut back inside with a ball roll fake and a little fake shot dummy, and a really nice finish. You know, Niang, one of his best assets is his shot power. You know, if you do own Mbaye Niang in your career mode, my recommendation is if you want him to score goals, don't finesse the shots because his finishing stat doesn't start off very high, but use the high shot power he has because that usually is more accurate. So he proves it there, he puts it in the bottom corner, gets his first goal in a Paris Saint-Germain shirt, and it's PSG 1 at Sochaux 0. So very pleased to take the lead in this game, trying to put the disappointing draw against Monaco behind us, and that was a really good way to show from it. And from kickoff, as Sochaux go down the right hand side, the cross comes in and we head it away, and we go on the counter here. Zlatan with the body feint, then the pass to Lacazette, into Verratti, into Ibrahimovic. Lovely couple of passes there, and Zlatan smashes it in and says, that's why you should start me ahead of Higuain, because I am the boss here at Paris Saint-Germain. I know how to get it done, even in my final year. And it's a really nice finish by Ibra as well. It's a lovely little run, arching behind the centre-back and latching onto Verratti's through ball, and what a finish that was by the Swede. So it's going to be a sad day when he retires in real life, and even in the game it will be a shame to see Zlatan retire, but at least we get to use him before the series is over. That's one of the best things about going to PSG as well. So Zlatan makes it PSG 2, Sochaux 0. Javier Pastore's bicycle kick then just went wide of the post, and it was still 2-0, but Sochaux weren't really threatening too much, to be honest, but they did have a good chance here, but as the block was made, we gave it away. It comes back inside, and again, Hugo Lloris making a very, very good save. Had a good game against Monaco, and that was a very good stop there. So still 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain in this game, and, you know, at home we did expect to win this game, and being 2-0 up, you couldn't really see the away side getting back into the game, and after Zlatan volleyed in Niang's cross there to make it 3-0, there was surely no way back for the away team. And again, what a lovely goal. And I will say too, with this team, I'm playing some lovely football, and I am really, really enjoying this. This is genuinely one of the best teams I've been using in career mode for good sort of football and good goals. I really do feel like I'm in control on the counter, and every single time I pass the ball around, I feel as though I'm going to create a really nice goal if I get myself inside. And that was a lovely ball by Niang, and what a lovely first time volley by Ibrahimovic. So expect a few more nice goals in this this season, because I'm playing very, very good football with this team, you know, barring the Monaco game you just saw, and that was a lovely goal there. So PSG 3, Sochaux 0, and directly from kickoff in the second half, Zlatan almost got his hat-trick, and he would have done had it not been for a fantastic save by the goalkeeper. What a stop that was, turning it behind for a corner after a lovely build-up there. And from the corner, Pastore crosses the ball in, David Luiz wins the header, but our Brazilian centre-back's header goes over the bar and behind for a goal kick. So still 3-0 in this game and cruising to victory. But in the 31st minute here, Gregory van der Villa, right back, finds David Luiz into Coulomb. Coulomb to Marco Verratti here, and it's a really good chance. He plays a great through ball into Lavezzi. The first time strike is taken, but again the goalkeeper parries it, and it's cleared away by Sochaux. So still PSG 3, Sochaux 0 in this game, and dominating, to be honest, and looking so threatening. Every single time we came forward, we looked like scoring. We kept on going close, but it was still 3-0 as things stood here at Parc des Princes. The result was definitely beyond doubt. We were definitely going to get a win, but with 11 minutes to go here, Sochaux came forward themselves, and after some very nice passing, created some space, and eventually the ball was played inside and the shot was taken, and it clipped the inside of the near post and did go in. So unfortunately for us, Lloris couldn't keep a clean sheet. Very frustrated about that. Again, I've said my defending, it is going to take some work with a new defence and a completely new team. I do understand that, but still my defending not the best there, and no real surprise that the away side did grab themselves what would prove to be a consolation goal, because the last chance fell here and they couldn't take advantage. So final score was PSG 3, Sochaux 1. We get ourselves the win. A very good way to respond after the Monaco game, but it does show it is going to be competitive here in this division. It is not going to be a piece of cake and a real easy walk to the Ligue 1 title. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon.